Welcome to Moonlight Madness. Today we're doing a reading for fire because we're coming straight into Leo season in the next couple of days. I think it starts like the 19th. So I thought I'd get ahead of myself. This is the reads for our Leo season. Now I've bought a candle today. I thought I would go with rose and vanilla because rose brings love, attracts love if you're looking for that. But also, this time of the year we sort of look back at our lives and start to reevaluate. Lots of people are celebrating Christmas in July, and that's like why I think I pulled the renewal card. The deck I'm using today is by Doreen Virtue and Radley Valentine, called Tarot Cards, the Oracle Fairy Tarot cards. They're a very old deck, much loved, as you can see. So, very well loved. So the renewal cards is the past and the present. It talks about celebrating things that are coming up for you that might be lucky. You may be having, like, as I said, Christmas in July, or there might be a rebirth within a relationship or with what you're hoping to achieve in your life. There could be working with people that are like in charge of keeping the peace in the world, like world leaders. You may have something to do with I think National Day of Peace, I think it's called, on September 21st. That's coming up, so you might be organising things like that with other people, and you might be evaluating and judging, trying to release judgment of yourself in a situation that you may not have liked how it turned out with somebody else, or trying to release a judgment on someone else that you made a judgment call on. And we don't even realise we're doing it, but everyone makes a judgment on a daily basis. Like, I can honestly say that whenever I walk somewhere, in a room somewhere or wherever it happens to be, people sit and stare at you and look you up and down, and that's a form of judgment. So try not to do that to people. People are struggling, and everyone has different days, and some days are better than others. The next card I've got is the Magician. And the Magician card talks about being the rock star of the zodiac. So you could possibly either have someone coming into your life that's an Aries. If you're a Leo or a Sag, you may have an Aries that's coming into your life. They may be like the rock star of the zodiac. They could in fact be a rock star. They can manifest just about anything in order to be a success. See how he's at the bottom of the cliff and he wants to get right up to the top of the tower? Well, that's you saying you can climb up that mountain. It might start as a small thing and grow to a bigger thing if it's to do with a job situation, but it's saying you can get up to the top of that mountain. The Magician is manifesting, and they create quite a stir. They don't tend to be down the middle. They have very strong ideals, and Aries are very go-getters. They all go after whatever they want. It's the first number in the zodiac, so they feel like they have to be the best or number one. You may have someone like that that's trying to compete with you, but you may not be competing. You might just be doing your own thing, and this person's got the wrong idea about you, thinking that you're trying to compete with them when you're just doing your thing, and they're taking offence because they're competitive. It says taking charge of your life, excellent training, success due to excellent training. There's nothing you can't accomplish. You will require miraculously. Friends, money, or creative abilities or ideas will come out and will be willing to help you. Understanding that what you already have versus what you're in need of allows the fairies to send you the perfect gift. You have amazing skills, creative talents that you can rely on. However, it's wise to seek out good advice from experienced people. Allow others to open doors for you or make introductions to those who can point you in the right direction. So there you go. That's what I just said, basically. The Nine of Pentacles is that in the recent past you may have started a business, an online presence, and it might have been started out very small, and it's built up a following, so you should be proud of what you've built up. It's saying you're happy to work from home. You cherish your alone time. You may have Aquarius, and it's heavily placed in your chart, and you like that you can do your own hours, not have to go to be somewhere or leave the house, so you can work from home. The recent past, so that was the past. The recent, that's 9 years ago. You may have started this business 9 years ago, because that's what Pentacles represents. Now 5 weeks ago, I think we're looking at, 5 weeks ago, you may have gotten into a bit of a kerfuffle with someone, or didn't see eye to eye, or you were just, I don't know, you just weren't getting along. Could have been an argument, Mexican standoff. You may have felt that someone's trying to copy what you do, until you on YouTube, a lot of people I've noticed copy everyone else's videos. They might use the same words, the same cards, or the same terminology, and I think it's really, really poor form. I think you should come up with your own individual readings. You shouldn't have to go and watch someone else's reading and use their information and use the same cards and tell the same story and use the same speech, same narrative. You shouldn't have to do that. You should come up with original ideas, is what I'm trying to get at. The Prince of Spring is you, or it could be someone around you that is crossing your path. That is, like I said, I'm pretty sure in Aries. They are charming, self-confident, passionate, restless. They are always on the go. They're always busy to get to somewhere. Then once they get there, want to hurry up and get somewhere else. They hate being bored. A bored prince is a grumpy prince when it comes to these fire signs, and they may be younger than you, and they may want immediate action. They may be very passionate about what they do. So when they speak, it might come out like narky, a little bit aggravated, but that's because they're passionate about what they're talking about. They're also very good. They're like the knight in shining armor. They're happy to come to the rescue if there's a damsel in distress or a male in distress. They like to be the one to rescue people, and they might give you a happy nod and a wink as they get along with their job. So they're very, very busy. They might like to go on long road trips because that helps them think. They need to be in wide open spaces, helps them to think. It's like a visualization, a vision technique, like a vision quest. So they need to go for a drive to make sense of something or think about something. The next card I've pulled is the Two of Swords. That's to do with trying to figure out whether to go with your head or your heart. So you may have had to choose between a job that you loved and a job that you're currently doing, and you had to choose what someone else wanted or decided for you and what you actually want to choose. So it's going to say, go towards what makes your heart sing the loudest, is what I'm getting from this reading here today. Make the choice that's best for you rather than trying to please others, feeling trapped between the intellectual and the emotional. Next card I pulled is the Seven of Swords, and this is to do with you having something or running away from the truth, not seeing things clearly. See how she's got the last bit of water in that bubble? Because she's, that's the last bit of water she's got, and there's no water left on the planet. It's like saying that you may have an ability or something that nobody else can replicate. They try, but they can't because they don't have this natural ability. That's the Seven of Swords. Next card I've got is the Wheel. The Wheel talks about delays are over, unexpected good luck, a new car or travel. Some of you may be trying to trade in a car or get rid of a car, but it's saying maybe even possibly in 1 year's time you will have good luck that will come in. You may go overseas, you may travel, you may get a new car. It can also talk about spinning hair into gold. And the Wheel can also talk about a cycle. You may be coming out of one cycle and going into a new cycle, because we've just left autumn and we're going into winter. We're in winter right now, so there's that cycle. And sometimes people start a calendar year off as late as February, because they say that in the Chinese New Year it should start in February 19th. So really we don't have, the end of the year is not December. It actually falls after December, like in late January, like New Year's Eve. And then not even that, 2 weeks later the actual new Gregorian calendar doesn't fall into it. So it's saying that unexpected delays will come to you. It's a new point, it's a 1. Then you've got a 9 of Cups. Wishes come true, wishes fulfilled, a magical time of life. You may have recently gone to a birthday party and made a wish for someone, or you may have celebrated someone's birthday in a group, friend group. It's also saying that your wishes will be coming true. It's a magical time of life, and 9 of Cups talks about summer months, so it could come in the summer when your wishes come true. And summer is Cups, so 9 months' time something wonderful and magical will come true. It's like your fairy godmother has blessed you with something amazing. It could be a download. The Ace of Winter is a download from Spirit. See that crystal that she's got on top of her head? That's her getting messages while she's either walking in the wilderness, because you might be the sort of person that just gets messages randomly when you're walking, or you're overheated, like I get overheated, if I'm walking, then I'll start getting messages. That's just the thing I do now. And you've got the snow leopard in the background, so maybe you're dealing with a Leo as well as this Aries. You might be fellow Aries as well. It says, don't be deterred by challenges along the way. It's important to communicate clearly and accurately, amazing new ideas that should be implemented. Yeah. So, and it's talking about winter. So we're in winter now, and winter represents in the Swords deck weeks. In 1 week's time, something magical is going to come true for you that you've been hoping for quite a while. The guidance cards I've got is the Peace card, 23, and this deck is called The Wisdom of the Oracle by Colette Baron-Reid, and it's a deck I've had since 2019 when we were in lockdown and we were allowed to go out for 1 hour a day. I got it then. So 23. I don't read this much because I'm more prone to the other deck. Freedom from attachment and radical acceptance. Doesn't get any better than this. A quiet mind, a heart fulfilled, freedom from want, and the soul's satisfaction. The way to peace is through radical acceptance. Accept everything is in your world is exactly as it should be. Harmony is beautiful. Enjoy it. When two people are in true alignment with one another, they have a natural, an innate harmony between them. They are as two perfectly tuned instruments playing together. Sometimes it's impossible to tell who is who. Peace is yours and it is to be savoured. This is one of those times when you are capable of clear vision about your work and how you create your prosperity. Whatever you are doing, keep doing it. You're called by a presence to step into your power. Just being is enough for you and in peaceful harmony with spirit, and it shows in your work. Time for calmness and well-being in spite of temporary conditions. So then you've got 32, here and now. Being like what I just said. I could be out walking, I could be present in the 3D, but also in the 5D. I'm seeing on my left shoulder, it's usually when I get a vision, and it's like 5 years ahead, sometimes 20, depends what's going on that day. Depends how stressed I am that day that I go forward in time. And being around people outside, I've not quite adjusted since we've had lockdown. I haven't been outside for a while because I've been unwell myself, but I'm trying to get well. It's been a process. 32. Nearly there. Okay, here and now. Being fully present in the moment, living one day at a time. Everything happens in the now, in the present. Only this moment counts. You have what it takes to handle anything today if you let go of the need to look into the future or reflect on the past. Be present and notice what is going on right now. This very moment has the potential for you to create miracles in your life. It's easier to yearn for a love affair or friendship that you may not have right now. One that is more romantic, more fun, more reliable, more passionate. The good old days are gone and a new day has dawned. Let your heart trust that you have everything you need right now, whether you have the relationship you desire or not. Tomorrow is beyond your reach. Yesterday cannot return. The now is all that is available to you. Stay present and aware that in this moment, as you cherish and approve of your beautiful self, you are a magnet for love. Spirit is madly in love with you right now. Did you know that? Turn to Spirit to feel the joy of love in the here and now. And potentially, that was a sign I heard. My phone went off. You need to stay in the here and the now. If you try to look too far forward in the future, you'll stress yourself out and do what I do, and that's daydreaming. They call it maladjusted daydreaming, and a lot of PTSD people, I've got PTSD, ADHD people do it as well. About 50% of the population do it at any given time. Apparently it's a normal thing. I mean, mine has been a lot stronger lately because I live in a place where some people smoke the stuff that makes you go loopy. Yeah, I don't smoke it, but it makes me hallucinate, so I don't know where it is, but it's in the building. That's all I'm saying. It's just in the building itself. And I go out in the morning time and I'll smell it when I'm outside, so I don't know where it's coming from. And then I'll go off. So I can't control what happens around the building or inside the buildings, but obviously it's rampant. It's something I can't control. Maybe that's the thing you've got to do is try and meditate with the peace thing. I'm guessing someone needs to go and meditate. Either go for a long walk, stay hydrated, eat lots of food, get enough sleep, and hopefully things will settle down. At least that's what I'm hoping. Till we see you next time, and if you'd like to share my page, like and share my page, that would be great. I don't really advertise much. I'm just on YouTube. I'm not hyper focused on it. It's a hobby for me. I was into it during COVID because we're all scared about what was happening, but I haven't got the knowledge on how to make it successful because I'm not good with making websites. I don't know how to do that. Looking into it, still I have yet to find someone, and it costs money. Now I think you need to have money to make money. That's my belief. So I'm looking at finding ways and websites that apparently do this for you for free. Do this for you for a fee. Their content, people that help you with content, help you put it on a website properly. It looks polished. Mine's not polished, but then sometimes the roughest diamonds are the most sparkly diamonds in the deck. That's all I have for you.